In this picture of Francois Joseph Burgoyne's family group in New York interior from 1808, we can see signs of both traditional subordination and ideals of female equality, at least emerging ideals. First of all, clearly the picture as a whole captures and idealizes domesticity, and by domesticity we mean the life of the home in early 19th century America. And in a sense, this is the epitome of traditional subordination. There's an emphasis on female beauty and an emphasis on the role of the woman as mother and wife. However, at the same time, there are hints of the growing cultural power of women, like the husband that she seems to be standing next to. The wife with the baby is the center of the picture, so she's not a peripheral figure. And she's looking directly at the painter, giving her a real central authority in the painting. Notice all the men are looking off in side directions, but the mother is looking at us, and that really gives her a central place. So it could be argued that the emphasis on female domesticity, while confining her to the home and the role of mother and wife, was also becoming a source of cultural power for women. And this is going to be a challenging question for ideals of female equality as they emerge over the century. As women demand social and political equality, what role does their domestic authority in the home play in that process? I want to point out also the girl in the mirror. Sorry about the typo on the PowerPoint. Let's take a closer look at her. There we go. This is a detail from the same painting. And again, what I think is fascinating here is when you zoom in and look closely at this, she too is looking at us. So yes, of course, she is conforming to all the ideals of femininity. She's lovely. Her brother is holding up the little flower on her chest. She's dressed in a lovely gold dress. But look at that face. Look at those eyes looking out directly at us, the audience. There is a claim to presence, authority, and equality suggested by that, at least in my view. At least that's a credible way to read the painting. And we're going to find this is true of many 19th century representations of femininity. As they place women in the domestic space, they also see women as increasingly individualized and psychologically strong members of society and members of the family. So at one and the same time, the art is exploring, even perpetuating traditional subordination, even as it hints at and touches on ideals of equality. This is the kind of analysis, again, that we can do when we play with these tension paradigms that I've been discussing, these spectrums of American ideals and how they interact with each other.